If you want to understand wine like an expert, one of the things we encourage the people of China to consider is your beverage, the national beverage of your country, tea, has so many similarities to styles of wines from around the world. So what we try to offer is, if you like Eight Treasures tea, it has different fruits. It's got goji berry, it's got flowers, but most of all, it's got some rock sugar. And this gives it a sweetness with the smell and the taste of fruits and other delicious elements. And there are many wines that share these kind of characteristics that you might try from Italy, from France, from around the world, made with Moscato grape or Riesling grape. And if you like a sweet tea like this, understand to ask for sweet wine and demand the experts get you a sweet wine. There are other wines that are made with a process and with grapes that give them a wonderful fragrance. And they're not sweet, but they're very delicate. They don't have the strong bitterness or the strong characteristics of a black tea. So these are things like jasmine tea and oolong tea. And they are not sweet typically, but they are more delicate and they're very fragrant. So these are what we call dry wines, meaning they're not sweet, but often they're delicate, especially the white wines that have wonderful, lovely fragrance of flowers and of fruit. And so if you love these kind of delicate teas, you might like to try wines that share those characteristics. Red wines are made in a special process that's often aged. The red grapes are left in contact with the liquid for a long time to extract the color, very similar to pu'er tea. Pu'er tea is made with special tea types in regions. It's fermented just like wine, and it's often stored. It comes from a specific vintage. And there are many, many similarities to fine wines and fine tea. And if you like a black tea that's been fermented and has more of the bitterness and the astringency, then if pu'er tea is one of your favorites or a similar tea, then you might be more inclined to like red wines. And then there are specialty teas. One of my favorites is Lapsang Souchong from Yunnan province. And these are tea that is smoked. It's smoked over pine roots and gives it a very, very strong characteristic, very similar to many wines that are made from small grapes with intense color that are fermented and then aged in oak and take on a smoky characteristic themselves that is very similar to this. Each of these different tea types are preferred by different people. Some people love them all, but others have strong preferences. And that's what we're hoping to teach the people of China about wine, that you have your personal preferences. And we encourage you to try lots of different wines, but find the basic characteristics that you love the most. And those are the wines that you will enjoy in any occasion and with any meal.